under 500 as we start February, keeping them alive for a top 4 seed and a first-round home game in the Big South Tournament. Phil Wallace a drive and draws a foul.
You know, you kind of like what Coastal's doing right now, spreading the defense, but then you got some scenic shooting and hitting the threes like he is. You know, good confidence builder for him, so he'll be more confident in making better late game decisions, unlike he did earlier, like that towards the latter part of the second half.
The junior out of Dr. Phillips High School in Orlando, a career-high 13 points. And Sean, as we saw in Coastal's game against High Point, they picked up the big road win. If others can step up and give Leisure just 1 or 2 more effective scores, it doesn't have to be a 20-point game perhaps. This team can be very dangerous.
Exactly. Well, you know, the role players right now are starting to play their role, and that's what you talk about Jack Leisure at the beginning of the broadcast. You know, it's important for him to play well, but the intangibles that he's bringing now, he's bringing the toughness, he's bringing the tenacity, but he's encouraging his teammates to be more mentally tough, because we're going to need you down the stretch for this big run.
Quentin Goods fouling out as he sends Phil Wallace to the foul line. And these could be big free throws with 2 to play. And look at Wallace get the bounce. That one finding its way through the hole.
Well, that's definitely a big plus for Wallace, and hitting that 3 and the bounce he gets shows you that's the home court advantage right there. A little cooking right here on the side.
Misses his first free throw. That would have made it a 3-possession game. Charleston Southern, of course, still dangerous. They've been masters of the 3-point shot today. Moore sets up Canisius. They get the quick 2 with 1:50 left, 76-72. Chanticleers, who were down 17 in the first half, 12 at halftime, briefly led on 1 possession in the second half, but then Charleston Southern went back in front, and Coastal took it all the way to the wire, hitting a 3 at the buzzer, forcing the extra frame. Here's Logan Johnson backing down on Carter. Out to Wallace, works on Canisius. Kick out to Leisure, sets the feet. Well, he didn't quite get under that shot, but Sexton is there again.
Sexton is going to be loved by this Coastal team. His teammates may take him out to dinner this afternoon because he is all over the place right here in the second half of this game.
He's got great timing as Warren can't hit the fall away. Coastal by 6, under a minute left. And the foul by Charleston Southern, Shelton Carter.
Well, it's just good basketball here on Coastal's behalf, and you see Jack Leisure letting the thing go like he usually does, but just his teammates being there at the right time, at the right place, and that's exactly what Jack Leisure's got to compliment his players for, of picking up the pieces to help the puzzle being put together.
Well, and how about Logan Johnson?
Come together and work together right now. Good basketball, but great basketball game, and Sexton, they're going to love you, buddy. They're going to really love you. Be ready for a big steak dinner after this game.
We may need to follow him. You saw that replay again. Charleston Southern probably could argue that there was time remaining. Of course, once the ball goes through the net, the clock's supposed to stop. And they could have had 5, maybe even 6, looking at that replay again, 0.6 of a second left to try something at the end of the game in a tie contest. But there really was no protest at all. We just kind of went to the overtime without any question as Johnson hits both free throws. Chris Moore, a 3 they need, and they get it, cutting it down to 5.
Tell you, when you shoot the 3 as well as Charleston Southern shot it, you're never out of the game, and you can't take any second off your Coastal Carolina. You got to play smart, and you got to play aggressive, but also protect that ball.
This is where guys like Leisure and Johnson really help the Chanticleers. They are wily players. They understand what to do here at the end of the game. And a foul given by Charleston Southern. There's not a lot of experience for Coach Ellis. He's had to retool the lineup a couple of times, but with Johnson in his 3rd year in the program and Leisure, and now Cicini, the junior, who's at the line, they have some veterans that can help finish off games as Cecchini hits the free throw.
Well, Coach Ellis is doing a fantastic job of getting these young men to stay positive and stay focused, and that's going to definitely carry over as far as this season continues to grow and definitely in years to come down here at Coastal Carolina.
7-point lead, 30 seconds left. Charleston Southern in must possession. Chris Moore, the deep three. My goodness, he hits another rainbow, and it's a 4-point game.
Well, the frustrating thing I have from Coach Ellis is you see Wallace right there staring him down, not even putting his hands up. And, you know, this guy can really shoot the basketball. If we're not there to contest his shots, then we're doing a very strong injustice to our defense.
Well, Moore has hit 2 from deep range. Another look at this one. It leaves the camera shot before it drops through the hole.
Well, you know, he's in a whole nother mindset and the mind frame. Maurice was shooting the basketball, Matt, and you know, if I'm Coastal Carolina, you got to definitely switch on the handoffs and almost on the ball screens as well.
Cecchini back at the line. Hit 2 a moment ago. And the way Moore started hitting threes, Coastal needs every free throw, and Cecchini misses that one. 5-point Coastal lead, 23 seconds left. Cecchini diving after the ball as Warren let it roll to save time. Moore on the head fake. Warren has the jacket. Too strong. Rebound Carter. Moore, another pretty good look. And that one bounces. It still went in, but hit the top of the basket, which is a violation. And with 7.7 seconds left, Coastal's in a prime position now. A 5-point lead. Had that one gone in officially, Coastal 83-78 lead over Charleston Southern. The inbound to Leisure. No one comes to him. Now Moore gives the foul with just over 5 seconds left. Chris Moore, 22 points today. Big game for him. Omar Carter with 20 for Charleston Southern. Leisure with 21. Ends up the leader for Coastal after he started slowly. Only 5 points in the first half, and he can add to that margin. That gives Leisure in the last 3 weeks here on Sports South. He is enjoying the network. A 33-point game, 18 up at Winthrop, and now 21 today.
Well, that kind of shows you what direction he's going into, Matt. When you get a chance to interview Barack Obama, now you perform well on television. I think this young man's going to do some things on the TV screen.
At a rally last August here in this building at Kimball Arena, Jack Leisure introduced presidential candidate Barack Obama to the crowd. And Jack said, hey, I take advantage for him winning South Carolina. It's such a landslide percentage. Warren with the 3, and that'll do it. Coastal survives at home in overtime, 85-78. Our next Big South telecast comes your way right here